How does a client of mine lose 8 kilos in 4 weeks? Not through intermittent fasting or going on a diet or going to a gym or eating less, but by consistent eating and the same calorie intake as he did before. With the Perfect Day program, I showed him exactly, even on his good days, because you take 3 days out of 7 where you eat healthy, or 4. We did 3 with him, and he eats healthy on those days. First week, 3 days. Second week, 4 days. He started to understand, how do I feel my good days? How do I feel my non-good days? And automatically on his non-good days, after the 3rd week, he started automatically putting good days in his non-good day, because he starts noticing, I feel different. This is something completely different, how I feel. And that's what you need to understand too. He starts to understand and feel how it feels to feel good. Not just, I go on a diet, I real quick take the shortcut and try to just eat nothing and then have this typical yo-yo effect where you gain more weight at the end of the day anyway, or going on some sort of diet where you can't eat particular foods that you maybe eat before, or consume less calories during the day, where your body's not designed for that. If you have your routines, when you have your schedule, when you work 10, 12, 15 hours a day, 18-hour day, you need to consume more food, of course, for your energy long term, so you don't have this energy gap between 2 and 4 o'clock. What we actually did long term is, yes, we implement the Perfect Day program strategy that I have. Look at my website, click on the link, and I will explain you exactly how that works. But we didn't went less in the calorie intake. First of all, no diet is implemented. That's number one. That's why we actually also have the results that we want. No diet is implemented. He didn't have to go for the injections. He didn't have to go for pills. He didn't want to go to the doctor and the doctor told him to eat less. He didn't have to go on a treadmill with a personal trainer or doing endless sit-ups and push-ups. No, we just swap food. For example, always a carb, always one carb for the energy. So we did avocado or sweet potato or rice, but not white rice, brown rice. Or when we didn't do rice, we said, okay, we take one avocado, a big avocado, where you also have, it's a little higher in calories, but still you have one sort of carb in your plate during your lunch or your dinner. Then we take a lot of protein in the morning. We don't eat a lot of protein. So eggs, we had a lot of eggs. We had protein shakes. We have oatmeal. We have quark. We have different almonds. Also nuts here. If you eat some nuts are really high in calorie. People don't understand that. You say, okay, I'm going to eat nuts right now to feel full. No, you need to eat the right amount of nuts, the right source of nuts you need to eat. Almonds are really good. Yes. Also, the nuts, if you don't have almonds, some nuts that actually don't have sugar in it or salty, it's also not good. Without salt, just for you right now to understand, just a handful, 10, 20, it's enough. 10, 20 nuts, almonds are completely enough. If you don't have almonds, take the ones without salt, and then take, in total, during the day, 20. That's completely fine. It's a small handful. A small hand. Then, what we then long-term did is to see and analyze, where do you slack? Where do you feel this temptation? In-house or at work? We see that at work is the temptation. At work is the chocolate. At work is the drinks in the fridge. The work he's providing for. So there we start noticing, okay, prepare your meals. Know exactly, okay, this is my bag. I prepare my meals on a Sunday or on a Saturday for the whole week, or maybe even a day, 2 days before. And then when you're at work, you feel temptation to eat, you can just grab it out of your bag. You don't have to search, because when you start searching for food, you start to eat everything in once. You don't want to do that. So also, control your dopamine kick. Control your food intake in sense of wanting to eat all the time and eating when you're hungry. You're not a child anymore. So, particular times, make sure that your food is prepared for. And then what we also did is, when you order something, let's say you want to order some food, especially, and this is only when you're with me, I'll show you exactly, is what foods are actually good and what to order. Prepare where you're going to order that week, where you order before. Send it to me. And then I also will analyze statistically what can you eat, how did the food digest, and then when he's order, he knows exactly what to order, what kind of food, when he goes to a Chinese restaurant or just a sandwich, or when he just wants something quick to order for lunch, what to order. Prepare your order day before or even a week before so you know exactly what you order. Everybody knows kind of where he is ordering all the time. It's always the same thing. And then you know also, okay, this is low in calories, this is high in protein, and you lose easily 8 kgs in 4 weeks. So that's how we go into the beginning phases. Now, we go on longer than 4 weeks, another 4 weeks. And we're going to maintain their weight. We're going to maintain the weight. We drop a little bit more. We're going to maintain the weight. But this is something long-term you can do. You're not on a diet. You don't have to eat less. You eat the same calories during the day. And you can participate also and have fun on particular days. This is how you lose weight and maintain it. Nothing else. There's nothing else you should do. You should not go on a diet because you get the yo-yo effect. You should not go to the gym because you're not disciplined. You can go to the gym to have some muscles, yes, but you not should go with the ideology you go to the gym to lose weight. Because you start slipping. And you don't need all these when you go also, I hear clients of mine that come to me and they say, when I'm hungry, I go for shopping. You should not wait until you're hungry because it's too late. You should prepare your food long term so you have the results that you want. Recreation of your food intake. And if you want to know exactly also how to lose 8 kgs in the next 4 weeks, then click on the link below, fill out the free application. I will show you exactly how to do, what to do, prepare your food, swap your food, have the same calorie intake, eat a lot of protein. You don't have to go on a treadmill. You don't have to go to the doctor and take pills, injections, jellies, going for intermittent fasting, and get the yo-yo effect and starve yourself. So click on the link below, fill out the free application. I will show you exactly how the Perfect Day program is working. Analytically, I will also listen and see where you're at right now, and then we're going to implement it based on your routine, your needs, your daily lifestyle, to have the best result that you want, not short term, but long term, and lose belly fat.